might have this false preconception that there's a proper way to kill somebody. That's bullshit. To really destroy a man, you have to destroy his preconceptions of what it means to be a man. You have to show him what a messy, horrible thing it is to kill a man. Shoot the wound. Execute the wounded. Show him there's no right way to kill somebody. Use a machete. Use fire. Any means. I'm not a particularly tender man. I've had to strike and defend off. I've had to resist and to attack sometimes. That's only one way of resisting, without counting the exact cost, according to the demands of such a sort of life as I've blundered into. I've seen the devil of violence, and the devil of greed, and the devil of hot desire. These were strong, lusty, red-eyed devils that swayed and drove men. Men. I hate getting shot. Fucking having to cauterize the wound. I've seen it. I've seen it all. I know firsthand, I know very well. See, this idea that there's a respectable way to fight, a proper way to kill somebody, it's anesthetic. It's what we need to endure the bloody horror of what it means to kill a man. Show them that you relish in it. Do this, and you become their personal monster. And when they fear you, you become stronger. You become better. But let's not forget, it's a posture, like a lion's roar or a gorilla thumping at his chest. But if you lose yourself in the display, if you succumb to the horror, you become not more than a man, but less. You become the monster, and it can be fatal. Do you see? You see now how it is impossible for mere words to describe the meaning of horror. To those who do not know, horror has a face, and if you try hard enough, it can be yours, but at a heavy price. Me, for instance, you have no right to judge me. You have a right to kill me. You have a right to do that. But you have no right to judge me. Why? Because you fear me. I could see it in your eyes. That uncertainty, that bead of sweat rolling off your temple, and the shake of your beating heart, which causes your body to tremble. Do you see how much you have to throw away to gain that posture? How much you have to lose for the lion's share? I would laugh, faced with a situation like that, where you would probably cower in fear. I wouldn't laugh though because it'd be funny. I would laugh because I can see the futility in it, the stupidity. Really, it's just misguided trust. Welcome to rainy season in Africa. Miserable, fucking cold, wet, dark. Just a little bit of fucking fire to keep you warm. Shit. I'm sitting out here, waiting for some UFLL guys come by, arms convoy, Planning on blowing that shit sky high. You know, what I saw on one of my walks was today I saw a firefight between some UFLL APR. They were just kids, not even 18. None of them. There was 8 of them. None of them having the courage to stay out for more than a few seconds. You know, popping up behind rocks and trees, spraying a few shots, ducking back. Most of them died that day. In the end, there was 2 fit enough to run off into the bush, terrified. And so I went and I walked among the fallen. You know, I surveyed the carnage to see just how much they'd done. There was one left alive down there. He was fucked. He's hit in the stomach. Fucking bloody mess. He sees me. I look in his eyes. There's no fucking hope left. He sits there. He whimpers at me to finish him off. He whimpers at me like a fucking wounded dog. Not a human, like a fucking dog. It's funny, ain't it? These kids, fucking militiamen, mercenaries, whatever. They try so hard running around, try not to get shot, too afraid to die. And then, you know, they lay there dying, too afraid to live. Of course, you know, I wouldn't expect you to understand. You've never been in the heart of human darkness, have you? Not yet, anyways. They're just kids. You see, that's why I really remember it today. It's not as if they were innocent, you know, some fucking 6-year-old toddlers or anything. No, they'd done things that would make you see a therapist for years already in their short lifespans, but the fact remains they're fucking kids. And when you see a child, when you see a fucking child lying on the ground, asphyxiating in a puddle of his own fucking blood and vomit and urine, you really start to think, really, a child, a fucking child. Do you understand me? A child. It's like I said before, this toughness, this brutality, this disregard for human life, it's a posture. Beneath that kind of display, there's got to be some sort of heart. Whether it's dark and cold and twisted, it's probably better off that way. But nonetheless, there's a heart, there's emotion, there's feeling, there's mercy, there's pity. However little of it there might be, it's there. It's there or you're not human. Think about what I said, Ruben.